Hello everybody, welcome to this new series that I'm doing on this channel called Matt's Movie Reviews, the show where I talk about movies released this year, or whatever current year it is, and give my own opinions about it, and tell you guys, the audience, whether if it's a big thumbs up, or if it's just a big thumbs down where you should just definitely not watch it. Anyway, let's get right to it. So this movie we will be reviewing for this episode is Joker, directed by Todd Phillips, and also starring Joaquin Phoenix and Robert De Niro. So, the premise of this movie, as you guys might have guessed, is basically the story of Arthur Fleck and his rejection of society, and he's actually slowly transforming into like one of the best comic book villains ever made, the Joker. And watching this movie in the theater, I was actually very impressed. Like, this movie was pretty damn good. And what I mean by that is good. You should definitely see it. It gave me like some sort of a little bit of a new perspective on the Joker with this one. And this movie actually felt like it was unique in its own way. And I really liked how Todd Phillips did with that, because he did say that the story wouldn't be like so related to the comics, even though it's based from the comics. But I really enjoyed what Todd Phillips did with this movie. And I have to talk about Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker. Mr. Phoenix, you really impressed me with your performance as the Joker. This is seriously the best movie that I have seen in DC movies ever, like since The Dark Knight. And for that, to Mr. Phoenix, I give you an applause for pulling off a magnificent Joker. And also the story itself, like the way he's like in a dump and everything, and also the way he's like, he gets fired from his job as a stand-up comedian, and then he's on the late night show with Murray Franklin, who is played by Robert De Niro. Like, I thought that was all well done with like building him up slowly to becoming the Joker at the end of the movie. And also, there are some certain things where you might wonder if this was really real, or if it was just like all of Arthur Fleck's like imagination. So I think that this movie actually works best as one stand-alone movie, like Todd Phillips is wanting to do. Even though he did say that if this movie does very well, he could possibly make a sequel, but I don't think this movie needs a sequel at all. I think it's just perfectly fine just the way it is, like without any sequels or anything. Because whenever you have a movie that's not in a universe with other characters, you actually get to focus on one character and actually well develop the character. And I really think they did that very well with this movie. And I actually think that this film is actually, I think, the best film of 2019, in my opinion, along with Avengers Endgame. And also because since it was a lot more mature, and this is actually like one of the, I think, few, correct me if I'm wrong, few rated R movies other than Deadpool, but I think it was done very, very well. I can't say that enough. Like, Mr. Joaquin Phoenix, you really did a good job as a Joker, and with future movies, I think he should be the Joker instead of Jared Leto. Nothing against Jared Leto or anything, but I just think Jared Leto's Joker just wasn't that great. But aside from all the point, I'm going to give this movie a perfect 5 out of 5 stars. Congratulations, Todd Phillips and Joaquin Phoenix. You guys pulled off one of the movies that I would call a masterpiece. Alright guys, that is it for this review. Tell me what movies you want me to review next. Leave a comment down below. Or follow me on my social pages, such as Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and also YouTube. And anyway, I will see you guys in the next review. And I'm out.